Hello everyone, I am Fatal Fire. As you all know, if you're subbed to me or seen some of my content, you will know that I make Friday Night Funkin' content, a bit of Black Roots and some random memes. Though the channel was made new for Friday Night Funkin', and as you guys probably know, the mod is called Chaos Takeover. Well, I've got some good news and bad news for you all. Good news is that I'll be releasing all of Chaos Takeover on Game Banana, along with the concept song Springlocked, and of course, the concept arts and the concept videos, blah blah, all that. However, the bad news is that I am discontinuing Chaos Takeover. What I mean by that, I mean like, I'm no longer gonna be working on it. You may ask me why would I discontinue it? Well, to answer that question is because well, Chaos Takeover is mostly getting in the way of another major project that I'll be working on. And I won't lie, it was so much fun making all these different designs for so many different characters, and even animating them to a degree. Though I will admit, most of them are not animated because, well, I haven't gotten to them yet, but their concept is basically finished. Well, some of them. And I had so much content and ideas for this mod too. There are about over 50 different songs in this mod. And while I'll admit it is a pretty long mod, I would have thought it would be worth it, you know? And I've been wanting, well, let me correct myself. The demo version of the mod was supposed to release on Halloween, but the thing is, there was so much I had to do that I had to delay it so much. But now it is basically cancelled. I won't reveal what my other project is because, well, it is still underdeveloped. But once I start getting really deep into it, I'll post some clips and whatnot. Now, I'll go ahead and answer some of your questions that, you know, you guys have posted on quite a few of my videos. Now, just for a fair warning, there's one guy or person, I do not know their gender to be honest, but this one person loves my videos. I don't really see the appeal. I mean, like, if you look at my content, it's really not that interesting, but this one really likes it. So, yay. So, if he asks most of the questions, I apologize in advance. But I wanted this video to be longer than just like 4 minutes, so let's get to it, shall we? Oh gosh, I'm gonna butcher this name, but basically, we've got the first commentator, Louis Carvalho, said Charlie, Alistair, and Adam versus Angel and Vaggie. And this was in my sneak peek short video for Hellaverse. And yes, I will be releasing Hellaverse along with the Forsaken Sun V2 and all that. But that isn't actually too far off. I mean, obviously, because the video showcased the three corrupted characters, but as for the survivors, it is kind of different. So obviously, this song was supposed to be based off of the song from Broken Strings called "Say Cheese." Love "Say Cheese," by the way. And you know, I wanted to make a song that was, someone like that and all that. Well, I didn't make it. I literally just, you know. But anyways, so how do I put this? So hellaverse was gonna be Charlie, Alistair, and Adam, all three corrupted, against Moxie and Blitz. And of course Pibby, but let's be real here. I barely put her in my mod to begin with. She is like very rare to find in my mod. Like the only real song I can think of that she sings throughout the whole thing is Last Rap, which is inspired by the song Temptations, but that's besides the point and completely unrelated to this. But so yeah, that was the plan. Charlie, Alistair, and Adam versus Moxie, Blisto, and Pibby. And while we're on the topic of Hellaverse, in the has been hotel slash hell of a boss week, there was also going to be two other songs, that being Trust Me and Gravity. And as I think it's quite obvious what Trust Me is, it was inspired by season 2, in which Vox decides to, be a little menace. And well, he got corrupted in this one, and he faces against boyfriend, blah blah. And Gravity is basically uh Luke going against the corrupted version of Adam, who is dead. So yeah, that discloses that one, and I feel like I talked for way too long. Now, oh gosh, I do not know why most of the commentators have such interesting names, but we're just gonna call this one Axon. I am so sorry if I mispronounced it. But on my script cutscene short for A Forsaken Son V2, he said that this video is underrated and helped me understand so much of the lore. Now, this one isn't a question at all, but I thought it would be good to clarify some things. I didn't. This cutscene is scrapped because of the quote unquote animation, and it was pretty bad, along with the fact that it didn't go with the vibe that I wanted. Well, what I mean by that is like it was basically like new content mixed with old content, if that makes any sense. Plus, it was pretty dull, I would say, and it uses the old version of Cool Kid, which doesn't match up with the new version at all. And I thought it would be clear to clear up some things like the lore of A Forsaken Son. Even though no one asked it, I'm gonna go ahead and clarify the lore for this guy or girl. I don't know. The picture has a guy on it, so I'm assuming it's a guy. So if I am wrong, I am deeply sorry. But anyways, but basically, I'm gonna keep this short. By the way, uh, Cool Kid is in the forest along with his dad. They get separated. Cool Kid gets corrupted and wants to kill his father because that's what I at least know from the original Forsaken. Uh, his father notices that his son isn't right in the head at all, runs, bumps into boyfriend and noob. Um, Boyfriend is out of shotgun shells, and once he meets up with Cool Kid, he realizes how much of a threat he is, and so he hides and notices part of his arm being corrupted, and he's actually afraid. And yeah, that's basically around the point of where the voice, like the video, will speak for itself. Oh, and yes, boyfriend does die. That that should be self-explanatory at least. Or I think, well, I haven't gotten to the exact bit of that. Like 1 minute he was teleported, the next, he was killed. I still don't know. I'm just gonna go with the fact he teleported since there is still a pretty long road, I think. Well, I wouldn't say I think. like I know, but I'll explain more later. Let's go on to the next one. We got 7-7. I feel like that is supposed to be a reference from 2025, in which I will not explain. But this one asked gender bent characters. Excuse me? Okay. I'm sorry, but no, there will not be gender bent characters in the mod at all. There will be song, or there was gonna be songs that were gonna have like some variants, like the song Bloodbath was gonna be both South Park, and then there will be a mode in which you can just switch to a My Little Pony version. So yeah. Otherwise, no, there is no gender bent characters. Little Frog 2009 asked, who was my favorite character to design along with my least favorite? Now, I really like this one. Like, I like the question. So, my favorite character that I probably have designed, or not probably, like, favorite character I've ever designed for Chaos Takeover would definitely be Fluttershy. Like, her, or it was mostly between Fluttershy and Mothball. And if you guys do not know who Mothball is, I'll link down the video of like where he originates from, but and I am way too lazy to explain this in this video, but yeah. Mothball and Fluttershy, here's their pictures, like they're both my favorite characters to design since it was my first time making ponies and I really enjoyed it, so and it wasn't too hard, even though I messed up a little bit, but yeah. As for my least favorite character to design, easily Lava Girl. She had the most redesigns out of any character throughout the whole entire mod. And the sad thing is, like Shark Boy and Lava Girl, in their their characters, like they show up quite a bit in the mod, cause like it's supposed there's like some main thing, you know. So yeah. Alright, now for the guy that comments most in my channel. And before you say, like, oh, yeah, I made a whole nother account. No, no, I did not. My only other channel I have is Ash Weekend, and that channel is gonna get deleted by me, because honestly, I don't know how to feel about it. But, anyways, but here's this one. Here's the first question. Will you make 1X and Noli? Both would be cool in their corrupted designs. They would have cool designs, but the answer would be no. And let's go ahead and push the fact away that you know, this mod is cancelled now. Uh they were never planned. Like the only Forsaken characters that were planned was Blue Dude, Cool Kid, uh John Doe, and Jason. And of course, we got 007 and 7, but realistically, like, you know, who cares? He dies along with Noob. But yeah, that's just about it. And I am way too lazy to even do research. I mean, I've seen their designs, and like, if they were to be put in the mod last minute, like, they wouldn't have any lore. Like, they would just be a background character. Like, they'll have the max treatment and just be stuck in the background doing nothing, having no poses or anything. They would just be mindless zombies. But they were never planned to be in Chaos Takeover, so yeah, that should answer that question. I thought it was FNAF, and he is talking about the Afton Family Zoochosis edition video, and the real purpose of it was to cheer up a friend, and I was so happy how it turned out that I posted it onto YouTube, completely forgetting the fact that it was specifically for or targeted towards FNAF, and Zukosis is nothing like FNAF at all. So yeah, do creation of hatred, please. Again, my mod is cancelled, but I guess you didn't know that until this video, huh? Did you really reply to my comment, bro? Which ones? I replied to all your comments, or not all, but a lot of them. Trying to make Alistair's game. I really never heard of Alistair's game, but I'm way too lazy, but I'm sure I'll find it. It needs more toon vibes. First off, I think you mean like tunes as in cartoons, not tunes as in music. But also, this is on the scrapped version of A Forsaken Son. And so obviously it wouldn't have the right vibe because it's scrapped. What do you want from me? As a fan of Forsaken, I like it. Glad you like it, but I never played Forsaken, and I don't know if it's accurate or not. And honestly, I don't really care right now. Like, not that, like, I don't really care about the video. Like, I'm not saying I don't care about your comment, but the video isn't as good as I wanted it, so that's why I posted the other one. It's so peak, not gonna lie. No, no, don't you lie. It is not. Like, I'm sorry. Like, for some reason, this video specifically has nearly 1,000 views. Like, I really do not know why. But, hey, at least you guys like it? I question mark. Also, I hate people like this that say, gotta be fake. Let me just tell you something, alright? There is something on my channel or everyone's channel that has this large text called a title. And if you read the title, it would say that it is a chaos takeover take, meaning it was for chaos takeover and not actual darkness takeover. Like, I'm pretty sure that was pretty obvious, but hey, it is what it is. And funny thing, this other guy tried to, you know, do the same, but I kind of screenshot it and made an example out of them. And when I'm making this script and all that and making this very video, he deleted it. But I'm still gonna make an example out of you. Remember, kids, take this as a lesson. Let's try to read the title before you actually comment. Because while the video could be something, the title could explain it all. That's probably a terrible life lesson, but who cares? Smash. Lathar YouTube said, smash. That's a child. That's just, or, yeah, that's just child. Next. Oh, we're back to this guy. William Afton. Question mark. Yup, and Springlocked is complete, and I will release the music along with, the art and boyfriend and all that. It's gonna be and don't expect it to be good because I'm just gonna smack them down and just post a video. That's it. And that sums up about everything. But before I end this video, which has been running for well over 20 minutes, or not 20 minutes, 19 minutes. I do not know why I'm like this. But I'll go ahead and give you guys the week names of all of this, and so then, you guys would probably understand the roadmap of this. And I'll be putting down the song names down in the description. So yeah, let's go ahead and go over them all, shall we? We got Halloween, Geometry Dash, Minecraft, Has Been slash Hellava, which I think that's self-explanatory. The Adventures of Sharkboy and Lava Girl, Matt, Sonic, Rick and Morty, Cartoon Cat, Simpsons, Bloodbath, Roblox, K-pop Demon Hunters, Mickey, My Hero Academia, and the final act. Now, to answer this possible question, in case anyone is gonna comment this at all, what will my channel go to now? Like, what's gonna be posted? Well, I'm gonna be posting more animations content rather than keeping it as FNF. It was one hell of a ride with you all, and I hope you guys have a good day. I'll release all the concept art and songs and all that and the mod very soon. Like, I'll make sure I have a due date, like, at the end of this video. And I want to thank you all for sticking around, and I hope you guys enjoy your day. Have a good one, everyone. Peace.